Hey guys, Shubham here back with another video. So today we're gonna do quick review of the Shapeshift OS. Shapeshift OS is based on the customizable Pixel UI. So here you can clearly see this ROM is really smooth. It's really smooth as the Pixel experience. So let's see the security patch first. So here you can clearly see security patch is up to date. So here on the floating screen you will get some of the options like gaming mode, screen recorder, night light and battery saver as well. Here you can get awesome screen recorder. This is similar on the last ROM we checked out. So if you want to record any games you can record using this screen recorder. So let's check out the settings first. So here you will get all of these basic options. So let's check out the shapeshifters. So on the status bar here you will get option for the VoLTE icon if you want that VoLTE icon screen here. I do not have SIM card so you won't see here. You will also replace the 4G icon with LTE. Here you can also use the old mobile type style. Here you can add that network traffic speed, so it will show the network traffic speed here. Anyways, let's check out the clock setting. Here you can set the clock on the left or right or in the center, but I have notch, so you can either put it on the left or right. Here you can change the AM/PM style. Also you can add those seconds here. Let's check out the battery settings. Here you can also add the battery style icon. You can change the style of the battery and here you will see this circle. Here you can also add the battery bar location. You can also add text, so you will only see the how much percentage we have. Another on the lock screen, and here you can use the vibration for that fingerprint scanner. So here you can unlock the device even after you reboot it. So if you don't want that encryption you can turn that off, so that's pretty cool. Here you can get customizable lock screen options, media artwork if you want that media artwork on the lock screen while you play any music and stuff. You can also hide lock icon. Again you get this double tap to sleep option. So here you can clearly customize your entire theme. So as you can see here you can change the color, so if you want that. Here you can also get option for the MIUI color, so here you will get that MIUI style color. So you can choose any color you want for those icons. Obviously I will choose the default one. You can also select the customizable color here if you want that. You can also change the status bar icon. Here you will see. So I will choose on the default. So you can also change the font style. These are the fonts that are available in this device. So let me change the fonts real quick and you will see here. You will also get option for the pixel font. These are the regular Google font. So here you will get option for that edge lightning effect. Whenever you get a notification you will see this edge lightning. It works best on the AMOLED, but if you have LCD display that's fine. So here you can turn on the blinking light on the low battery, so you will see this light on the blinking whenever you get low battery. So here you will get option for the timeout, so if you want to adjust the timeout you can choose it that well. So on the miscellaneous setting you can hide the smart replies, or you can force the notification key lab button. Here you can turn on the screen of torch, so if you press the long torch, so if you press power button for long, so you will turn on the torch using power button. Here you will get playback controls if you are playing the music while screen is off. Let's check out the miscellaneous. Here you will also get option for the headset connection, launch music app when the headset connection. So whenever you connect your headset, it will automatically turn on the music app. Here you will also get option for the pocket detection. You can turn on the screen of animation. Here you will see the CRT. Let's see. Oh, here this is really one of my favorite thing. Look at the animation, it look like a CRT monitor. Here you will also get animation for the scale. So whenever you turn off your screen, you will get this awesome animation. I like the CRT one, to be honest. Let me turn on that. Here you will also get the auto enable on the battery saver. So whenever your battery get about 20%, it will automatically enable the battery saver, so you don't have to worry about saving your battery. So if your app is not supporting that full screen display, it will automatically force your app to go with the full screen app. So here's about page for this ROM. Here these are the devices that this ROM supports. So it does support most of the devices, as you can see: MI A3, OnePlus 6, OnePlus 6T, Redmi Note 4, Redmi Note 7 Pro, Redmi 5A. Let's see if we can find something interesting. As you can see, here you can get option for the gestures, jump to camera, press power button twice. As always, so here as you can see, you just have to press the power button twice to go to the camera. Let me do some. Here you can use gestures navigation, or you can use this two buttons navigation, or you can use 3-button navigation. I usually like this 2-button navigation, but most of the time I turn on the gestures because I prefer them. Swipe to screenshots. So this is one of my favorite option. Here you just have to swipe 3 times to take a screenshot. So as you can see, this ROM is based on the Android 10 Shapeshift OS. So also the security patch is up to date. Here you can see the specification of my device. So I really like the Android 10 look overall. So I'm really big fan of the Android 10, you can call me. I'm really waiting hard for the Android 11 though. So this is one of my favorite game. You just have to cross the road. It's called Crossy Road. So as you can see, the game runs really smoothly as it should. Anyways, I don't want that free gift. Let's check out the other games that I have installed on this device. Let's play the Asphalt 9. So this is kind of heavy game. So as you can see, it's running really smoothly while playing the game on the 60 FPS. Here you can see the awesome graphics. I didn't notice any frame drops yet. Let's see. Anyways, the game is finished. I got on the second position, which is not bad. So as you saw, the gameplay was really smooth, no frame drops whatsoever. Let's look at some of the other features that I really like, which is shape papers. So these are the wallpapers you will get, and you just have to go to the wallpapers and set it for yourself. So really good wallpapers. You can just choose download and you can easily set for your own device. Let's check out the display settings, and as you can see, you will get all the options. You can also hide the notch here. As you can see, you just have to press. You can cut out this corner if you want that cutout notch. Here you will also get option for this. This looks silly, but I don't know. Here you will get option for the adaptive brightness, which use sensor to adjust the brightness with your environment. So as you can see, my screen will get brighter because I am in the really extreme low light. So here you can choose the dark theme. You can also choose the schedule. So now I'm gonna show you guys how you can install this ROM on your own device. So let's get started. So let me turn off my device first. So now go to the recovery mode. You make sure you have proper recovery installed. As you can see, I do have Orange Fox recovery installed on my smartphone. So first go to the wipe cache, system and data. This will remove all the apps that are installed in your device. So make sure you have proper backup, I would say. So now download these files, AppW file for your own device, Shapeshift OS, and also the disabler. So first install the AppW file, flash the AppW file. As you can see, it will take few seconds. Don't do dirty flash. So after that, install the Shapeshift OS, and it will take longer. As you can see here, you can see the security patch as well as your device name. So make sure you install the proper ROM. So as you can see, it installed successfully. So now go back and install the disabler. Okay, so now go back and go to the mount and mount everything that are shown. So now you can start your device. Go back to the reboot and go to the system. So as you can see here, you should able to see this Google logo. So that means you install the ROM successfully on your device. So now you just have to wait for the setup to get started. I'm not gonna do entire setup here because this video already has been recording for way too long. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Please stay tuned for more ROM video like this. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.